Okay, so we're here out in front of the Pinnacotti platform with Bill Face and Danny Giles. So, guys, what are you up to right now?
Well, we looked into this beautiful spot of garden overgrown, and we decided to thin it out, make it a much more presentable. So we've achieved a view through here, which gives us back the museum and the loop ride
and some good airflow.
What all are you guys planning on getting done with this project?
The ground cover was really overgrown. We basically had a big wall of green that blocked off the view. It was being choked out by a bluebell that's kind of invasive.
Okay.
So we've got back 90% of the bluebell. We've exposed some palms, some other shrubs and things that had disappeared. And right now we've given everything some shape. We're thinning out the pepper trees, concerned about the lines, concerned about the telephone poles. And all in all, bringing this to where it should be after a few years of neglect with the pandemic and everything.
So is there any room for volunteer work? Or what do you guys need help with?
Always room for volunteers.
Yeah, for sure. Picking up the debris with the old trusty chainsaw, we can drop it real fast, but getting it off the site, in the box, out back, off the property, yeah, we could use a couple volunteers.
Well, thanks, guys. We appreciate your hard work out here. Hey, everybody. We're here in Cottonwood Station with Ken Schwartz. You've been doing a lot of work here, Ken. So what more do you need to have this place complete? Or do you think this place is ever going to be complete?
I don't think it's ever going to be complete, John. I'm like the Mr. Ward Kimball part. I just keep adding more and more stuff. What I would like to do is add more of the signs, which had donated to me. And what we have now is we've got railroad crossing signs, and we've got the 4449 sign, and I'm a big UP fan, so we also now have our signs here. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to fill the walls in here as much as I can with all the signs, so when the public comes in, they can see all the different railroad stuff that's going on.
So are you taking signs as donations?
I'm taking signs as donations. Okay. That's what these were here. They were donated to them up here to Cottonwood. My biggest thing is we'd like to try to get the outside done. We want to start working on that around October here. I have started scraping off the paint, started doing things, and as you walk up to the building, it's multicolored. Okay. And so I have paint donated from our Grizzly building, which will go on the outside. So if we want to step back inside here real quick.
Let's go inside there.
Now we're actually inside the train master's area. We're starting to get our mannequins here to demonstrate everything that goes on, where this young lady would be working. And what this is she's actually got the hole here for give the train orders. So what she would do is listen to it on the phone here, type it up onto the typewriter here, attach it to the board here, and what she would do is she would hang this out, stand out by the railroad tracks, hang this up in the air, and the engineer or the caboosman would grab this and grab it on a pole like this, and then when they got it, they would pull the note off. But here's the part that people don't realize. They also had dogs here because this would be way down at the end of the track, so they trained dogs to retrieve the pole. And so we want to start making a little message board for that. We are taking on more donations. Just got a couple more trucks donated. I'm going to have another one donated again by John here.
By my dad.
By your dad, okay, by John's dad, which will be on display inside here.
So can this building be rented?
Sure.
As a venue, like for film shoots or for anything like that? Sure.
You can contact the museum and leave us the information, and it'll get back to me because it's got to go through a couple of people here that work here. And yeah, we would love to have it rented out for like movie shoots. We have in the past had wedding pictures taken out here in front, so it could be rented out as long as we know ahead of time what's going on.
Great. Well, thanks, Ken.
You're welcome.
So we're here inside the wood shop here at the Southern California Railway Museum. We're talking with Chuck Painter. Chuck, what do you got going on today?
Well, I'm pulling seats out of the Comets, the Montreals, and the 2350 the ones that have rips in them, so we can send them to the upholsterer to be ready by Thomas in Poland. And like any project, you know, you think you have a handle on it, and it tends to expand. We ended up with about 3 times as many bad seats as we thought we had, but the upholsterer turns around about 5 a week, so we should be good.
All right. And how long is this project going to take? What are we expecting here?
I'm hoping to have the Montreals and the 2350 done in the next 10 days. And the goal is to get the Comets done by Thomas. So we're talking 8 weeks.
Okay, well, that's a pretty short time frame. Okay, well, there you have it. So, hey, we're here in front of the admin building at the Southern California Railway Museum. We're here with Chris Baldwin, our emergency services coordinator. So, Chris, what have you got to share with us today?
Well, John, let's go over one thing that's really happening this week real quick, and that is the heat wave here in Southern California. It's nasty out here right now.
Oh, yeah, it sucks, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's humid, it's hot, and as such, it's important to remember hydration is key out here. So if you're going to come out and visit the museum during hot days, don't let it hold you back, but be sure you bring plenty of water for yourself, and more so than that, it's important to keep those electrolytes up. Not a lot going on out in emergency services these days. We're just kind of status quo, no fires or anything. I did want to showcase our engine 427 here real quick. The 427 was actually donated directly to the museum by Sacramento Metro Fire, and she's a 1990 Ford F Super Duty. 450 gallons of water and a foam tank on board, so we're well equipped with the 427 here, and we do have our engine 141 that can respond as well. So we just want to say thanks to Sac Metro for bringing this truck down and helping us out with that. We've had it here for just about a year and a half now, but that's about all I got for this one, John.
Okay, well, there you have it. So, hey, everybody, we're here in Barn 7 with Frank inside us of Diesel Service. So, Frank, what's the project today?
Well, today we're getting the Baldwin back down on its wheels. The Fairbanks project we're working on had a bad combo in one of the axles, so we needed a new one. Fortunately, our spare locomotive here had just what we needed. So we removed them. We put one in the motor that's going underneath the Fairbanks. The other one's going out in storage. And we have some idler wheels underneath just so we can set this back down on the ground and move it safely and leave it stored, and there's not going to be any problem. So we just now got it back down on its own wheels again. And in a little bit we'll kind of clear out of space, we'll get it back out of here and put it back where it belongs.
Okay, so all this is for the 560, right?
Yes.
Okay, and how's that coming along?
It's little by little by little. It's just like eating an elephant, you know, just take a bite at a time and pretty soon you're done. Actually, we're fairly close now. The trucks we got the combo in, so the next step will be getting the brake rigging back on it and making sure all that's good and paint them up and get them underneath. And then once that's done, this is basically ready to run.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Frank. Okay, so these two noisy air compressors right here are what's lifting that giant locomotive off the ground.
Norman Rockwell. What is that, Greek, Gothic?
American Gothic,
American
yeah.
Gothic, thank you.
Gas cam. Hey, is it on?
Where I walk by with my bottle of water to make
Right
everybody
through
thirsty.
it, yeah, not even paying attention, just looking around, like,
Kirkland bottle of water. Get some. It's cheap. That's the slogan.
What are you doing?
I have no clue anymore.